Hello, it is eyeliner time. I am long overdue in doing this tutorial. I've had several people ask for it and I just have not gotten around to recording one and I'm so sorry. So today we're doing eyeliner with our simple eyeliner pencil, crayon, pencil, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be using ours in MK Black is our classic black shade. Now our eyeliners are pretty awesome because they're not self-sharpening, but they come with a sharpener built in. So we've got the cap right here that just comes off right there. And then within the cap, the extra tip comes off and you've got your sharpening thing right there. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of nifty little tool to have that hidden right into your cap of your eyeliner. So I'm going to twist it up a little bit. So we got a nice little tip here. This is almost brand new. I did do a really subtle, light, thin line on my left eye already. So I'm going to do my right eye. My method is a little bit different maybe than some. My best tip in recommending on how to apply eyeliner is actually on how you position the product in your hands. So it's easy, especially if you haven't done mascara yet, to just like come right at your eye like this and want to just like scrub on a line. But obviously your lashes get in the way. It can get messy. It's great if you're like shoving it right into your lash line to help fill in that space there. But it's hard because your lashes are in the way. So I actually recommend, instead of coming at it like straight like this, sorry, I have to look into my see myself on the camera to make sure I don't poke my eye here. So I'm looking at the lens. So instead of coming like this, I recommend you come at it from the top. So we're coming in above the lashes and behind them. So if you can see, like coming in this way, a little pale. There we go. So I'm behind my eyelashes, coming in right to the lash line right there. That allows you to get really close to your lash line while still being able to get a clean, undisturbed line. Oh, hey, I just realized the cap actually fits on the back end. That's nice. So without further ado, I actually like to start somewhere around here. So not fully the inner corner of my eye, because I prefer to have a much thinner, almost barely there, faint line on the inner corner. I don't like having a super bold eyeliner right there. And then I like to have it get a little bit thicker out towards the edge. That's personal preference. How thick or thin or wherever you choose to put your line is totally up to you. But for me, for an everyday wear, simple sweep eyeliner, I just like it that way. And it helps kind of with the shape of my eyes as well. It just kind of works well. So you can start, if you're really heavy-handed, start in the outer third where you are likely to have your line be thicker. It takes a while sometimes to get the feel for how your product goes on, and if you tend to be heavy-handed and a lot comes off right away, you want that more higher quantity to go where you actually would want a thicker line instead of a really thin, delicate line. You end up with a blob. So that's what I recommend. If you're heavy-handed, start out here. If you're not, I start somewhere between the first third and the second third of the eye line. So I'm going to come right in here and close my eye. I just barely touch along my lash line to kind of just establish where the tip of my pencil is so I can feel it. If you want to, you can use a finger and really gently like tug your skin out just a little bit. Too much and you can cause extra wrinkling and other things, but because our skin on our eyelid is when it's relaxed, it can be a little bit bumpy or with like super teeny wrinkles between our eyelashes. So for a more taut canvas, you can actually just pull it out just a little bit. So you may find that helpful, you may not. I tend to do that, so I'll just do a little bit, and I'm not pulling hard. Like, this is the only difference that I'm making. So it's not a whole lot right there. So let's see if I can do this with one eye and without a mirror. So I come in and I have my, and it looks kind of straight, but it is, to emphasize, I am angling it downwards above my eyelash line, and I am just almost dabbing product on. Now, if you are to go and try to do a full sweep in one motion, that's great. It may work for you. Oftentimes, crayon products tend to slide or almost like smear on top of your eyeshadow or whatever. I already have my eyeshadow on, so it may not actually deposit a whole lot of color. It might just like stick on your eyeshadow and then swipe across the top of your eyeshadow, leaving maybe a gray line behind it instead of a black one, or allowing some of your eyeshadow to come through. So by like almost like connecting the dots, like I'm dabbing on product and then I will do another sweep later. This is my way of depositing product in the darkness intensity that I want and where I want it to go. So you can tell already my dots are a little uneven as far as thickness, but that's okay. I'm working out to the outer corner where I am happy if it gets thicker, so that's all right. This is really hard to do without a mirror. I don't know how those professional beauty vloggers do it. They must have a mirror like built right around their camera lens or something. So that is sufficient for me. So now I'm going back over and I'm extending my sweeping lines a little bit more. And I'll do the outer corner in a minute, but I want to do the inner corner right now. So again, coming in on top of my lashes, very delicately touching. Maybe I should screw this out a little bit more just so I can see it better. My eye is shaking. So I'm just gently rubbing this product on here. Now once I get to like where my lashes kind of end, you can come in from underneath or right in the front. That's fine. You don't need to come in at it like this when there are no lashes in the way. So I'm almost at that point. So I'm just really delicately putting in some product there. And then I will come in here and just kind of carry it down just a smidgen. And it looks like I skipped a spot. So, all right. From what I can tell, that looks all right. So now I know my outer corner, I think I kind of, whoops, it looks like I may have, yeah, I'm having trouble seeing back there, but I drew an accidental line. That's okay. We can fix that. So for the outer corner, again, I'm coming at an angle, although it may not look like it to you from here. And just to kind of fill in whatever last bit in the outer corner. If you want to do a wing or whatever, cat eye, that's great. You do you. I'm not doing that today. My mascara is actually covering up my mistake pretty good. A little Q-tip swipe is great to fix, or your fingernail, to fix little mistakes like that. So that is my simple eyeliner sweep, and I still have, it's looking a little bit gray right here instead of black, so I'm just trying to add a little bit more product. So that can be great as is. I'm going to cap up my pencil real quick. If you like it bolder, by all means make it bolder and wider. If you prefer a smoky eye or more smudged out, you've got options to do that. You can use the eye smudger tool, which is this one right here, if it will focus for you. It's one of our makeup brushes that come in our essential brush kit. Mine is dirty. I was playing with makeup looks yesterday, so it has other eyeshadow colors on it, but you can totally come in and just kind of like blend out right along your eyeliner line and do like little circles to kind of carry the smoky grayness upwards. Or you can use, this is our dual-ended eyebrow eyeliner brush. One end has a spoolie wand, the other end has an angled eyeliner brush. This is great for applying gel eyeliners as well, but also if you did want to come and kind of smooth out your eyeliner, you can totally just use this brush right on it to kind of feather it out a little bit. I did not do this on my other eye, but this helps, you know, if you do have any mistakes, little chunks of eye pencil crayon that maybe got stuck on the tip of your lid, or yeah, your eyelid, that this can help kind of smooth them out. And this just softens up the line, so it's not quite so harsh. Now, I did forget to mention, if you like to line your waterline, that's great too, and that would be coming up underneath your lashes. So if eyeballs gross you out, maybe don't look. But that would be this part right here underneath. So from where your eyelid actually touches your eye to where your lashes start, that's your waterline. So you can totally apply these products to there. I've actually never done that before with this product, so I'll give it a shot. We'll just come in here, and this is great to make give you a fully lined, so I'm not gonna do my whole eye, but that kind of gets rid of any gap between, like on this eye over here, you can see like there's my eyeball, and then there's a little bit of eyelid in between my lashes, and then there's the eyeliner. So if you don't want that gap of skin between your eye and your lashes and your liner, then lining your waterline is a great option to go. And it's called tight lining if you do that. So now you can kind of tell this side, outer edge, inner corner. You can see some eyelid before it turns black again, but right here in the middle where I did my tight line, or I tight lined, I put eyeliner on my waterline. It's just straight black. It goes from eye to black, and there's not really a distinction there. So that is how you would do that. And of course, you can add liner underneath to your lower lid, your lower waterline too, if that's your thing. I think especially if you're doing lower eyeliner, using your smudger brush or your eyeliner brush to really soften it out helps a lot. We don't want super harsh lines right underneath your eye. It can make you look a little funny. So, of course, it's all personal preference. If you feel like that's what looks best on your face, then you do you. But looking professional and put together and smoothed out would be to kind of soften the edges underneath your eye a bit too. So that is my eyeliner. Sorry, that ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would take, but just using our simple eyeliner pencil with a couple alternative additional tools to blend out if you like that type of look. So thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful.